Hello, Kirsty. Good to see you. Jasper, hang on. Ugh. Wait. I've got the dog and it's raining, but he needs the toilet. So, oh, now hang on. I can't take you outside, can I? All right, go on. That's it. All right. I'm standing under cover. Oh, you're watching ads. No, Jasper, come this way. Ah. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Ah. Okay. There he is. There's my little man. Hello, Pollux. How are you, my friend? Who else have we got here? Well, we know Dean's here because he's hatched. Joy is here. Oh, it wasn't it, Joy? Kirsty and Dean's video. They just released a video on power outages. Really good. Really good. Everyone should check it out. And of course, Kirsty's going to put her link up. Aren't you, Kirsty? Cowboy is here. That's Devon. No, it's not. It's not. Cowboy is Jacob. How are you, my friend? Sorry, I buggered up your name there. And there's Ace, my dear friend Ace. How are you, my love? Welcome, welcome, everyone. And of course, it's raining. I think I've caught up with everyone. Watching ads. Thank you, my love. All right, what are you doing, Jasper? He's eating. He's always eating. He tends to eat things that he shouldn't eat. Come here. Come here. Jasper. Jasper, sit. Sit. Jasper? No, he says. Jasper. He just wants to eat crap. That's all he wants to do. He wants to eat crap. Don't you? All right. Let me pop him back in the laundry. And then my daughter could take him back into the lounge and he could sit by the fire. What are you eating? Hey, what are you eating? Jasper? Yes. Come on. Come on. In you get. In you get. Oh my goodness me. There we go. Right. He's in. Oh. So how are we, friends? Let's sit on the front veranda for a few minutes because we tend to have a bit of a sit and a catch up, don't we, before we start our wander. So let's go do that. Oh. So we're back to winter today. Look at the mist. And look, I was clever. Today I thought to put a plastic bag down so I don't get a wet bum. I have my moments. Oh, aren't we? Hello, Justin. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are we? Everyone, tell me how your weekends went. What did you do? A wonderful break in the heat. Oh, Joy, I am pleased. That's wonderful. Yeah. I don't do heat well. I don't like heat at all. I think most people tend to enjoy cooler weather over hot weather. I don't mind the occasional hot day. And even then, I don't mean like really stinking hot, warm. nice, comfortable, not humid. Weekend was spent cutting back brambles. Oh, my friend, I have 120 acres of them here. Feel free. Come on over. Did you get it all done though, Dean? That's the important thing. Hello, Amanda, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in. Now, I've spent some time this morning and over the last couple of days, I have been watching Kirsty and Dean's channel. Oh, yes, you did catch up. That's good to hear, Dean. It's nice when you get the brambles under control. So, yes, I've been watching Kirsty and Dean's channel. Now, most of their content, I've seen it before. But look, it's brilliant content. And we all know that. We know they do brilliant content. And they are so close to getting 3,000 watch hours. So I have spent a bit of time over the last 2.5 days re-watching a lot of their content. And it's been fantastic, even though I'd watched them all before. Pardon me. It's just great to sort of watch them again, because after a while you tend to forget a couple of things, you know, and then you, like the nettle video. At the moment I've been watching their foraging playlist. They've got a playlist on foraging. And the nettle one, I'd remembered the nettle soup, and I had remembered the nettle tincture, but I'd forgotten all about nettle tea. It's so simple and it's so easy, but you forget things, and you sort of, after a while, you sort of might remember 50% of it. So yeah, it's been really good to be able to revisit them and revisit their videos. So, you know, if you've got a bit of time up your sleeve, go and have a watch and help them with their watch hours. And, you know, you'll learn a shitload in the process. Oh, you're so welcome. And then, oh, you see this bag's not going to last. Where can I put it? I'll shove it round here. And then I've got to do the same thing with Amanda's channel, foraging and urban farming. I have watched a couple, but I need to watch a lot more. I mean, re-watches, of course, for the most part. So, yes, they're both getting very close to their partial monetization, and we all know how exciting that is. Now, my friend Shaz is here. Oh, Diamond Art Gal, Kirsty. Hello. Lovely to see you. How are you, Shaz? Right. Oh. Are you well? Moo. You too, High Country. Oh, I know, Joy, and I'm so thrilled. I am feeling a lot better. Yesterday, I did spend a lot of time, like I was on Kirsty and Dean's channel in the morning for a couple of hours. And then, because I knew there was rain coming today and tomorrow, I thought, well, I better have a bit of a farm day and have a bit of a catch up. So I had to move some hay down from the top hay shed to the lower hay shed. And so I did that. Very dusty though, and I just coughed and coughed and coughed and coughed. I haven't coughed like that for ages. Well, you know, a week. So Oh, that wasn't much fun, but I got a few things done, which is great. Hello, Marichub. Marichub from the Philippines. How are you, my love? Welcome in. Good to see you. How was your weekend? So yeah, I did that yesterday, moved hay, and yeah, that set me off coughing. But apart from that though, Joy, I am so much better than I was. So much better. Like I almost sound like me again. And it's been a long time. And what else did I do yesterday? Oh, the water trough. You know that broken water trough that leaked all the water. That has now been put to rights. So I'm pleased about that. It's no longer losing water in the trough. So that is fantastic. We have had some rainy weather just like this over the past week. So that big water tank has filled a little bit. It is good, isn't it, Cowboy? And yes, great news for sure. Yes, yes. It's probably a quarter full now, that big 20,000 litre tank. Now, at the time when I caught it, it was like, oh, nowhere near a quarter full. It was almost totally empty. So I'm really glad that it's a quarter full now. And I'm hoping that after today and tomorrow's rain, it might even be half full. Now, if it gets to the half full stage, I might even consider turning the tank back on. But we'll see. We'll see. What I've been doing. Oh, be strong like a grizzly. Hello, my love. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you, my friend? So yeah, it'll be good to not have to go up there. Like I've been going up there every day, and I've been turning on the tank just enough to top up the water troughs, and then I turn the tank off. So I'm not letting it do everything automatically like it normally would. But if we can get it to at least half full, I might be able to do that, and that will be good. Thank you, Kirsty, for putting up the links. It's much appreciated. And be strong like a grizzly. She has some wonderful videos as well. Very much into prepping and living on the land and self-sufficiency. So if you're into that sort of thing, go check out that channel. Dawning on me, by the way. Ah, yes. Amanda says it's dawning on me that Susan will be in spring and summer while we are in winter. That is right. That is absolutely right. Oh, can you see the sheepies? There they are. There's the sheepies out in the mist. And can you hear the carawongs? Can you hear those birds? So much bird life. Well, I think it's time. Hope so. That would be a good start for summer, said Joy. Absolutely. I was reading just yesterday that in the last bushfires that we had last summer, Australia lost 24 million hectares of land in the bushfires. 24 million hectares. That's a lot, isn't it? I think the article I was reading said that it was Nice sheep. Oh, my daughter's done some sheep emojis and cow emojis. But I don't go looking for them. I actually forgot to upload them before the live. Oops. How are you, Louie? Let me see if I can. And Nicholas is here as well. Thank you so much, Louie, for coming in and giving me a like. It's much appreciated. We got 20 likes already. We're doing well. Oh my God, I just stood in a cat and a dog poo. I'm glad it wasn't a cow poo. Don't like stepping in those. They're not fun. They're not fun. And look, we've got some jonquils. Oh, there's a crocus too. Little purple crocus. I've got crocus all through here, but unfortunately this year the wild rabbits seem to have got many of them. Oh, and there was, just see a touch of purple there. That was another one. But look. Aren't they pretty? They have such a strong perfume, don't they, jonquils? There's another little grouping of them there. And another lonely little crocus. Moo. Moo. Let me move the chat. Where's my chat gone? There we go. Oh, the K and Mac project. Welcome in, my friends. It's so good to see you. I hope you're well. Joy says fire is scary. USA has had an awful summer with huge fires. Yeah. Sock. Hello, Sock. 4 weeks, Louis, till summer. Sorry? Till autumn. Autumn. Oh, gosh, what have I done? No. Are you still there, Louis? Oh, thank goodness. I was trying to scroll the chat and I almost deleted you. All right. Well, I suppose we should go and feed a few creatures. There they are, the creatures in the mist. The creatures in the mist. Sounds like a spooky story, doesn't it? Louis says I'm doing pretty good. I'm still working on trying to get everyone on my Facebook page list. Look at all the dewdrops. Aren't they pretty? Oh, Instagram shut you down. Oh, no. I just don't get Instagram. I really don't. Sorry, I'm trying to open the gate while holding an umbrella and a tripod. Oh, how am I going to do this? Hang on. If I put you there, I hold the umbrella over you there. So many places on your property could be made into a puzzle. Yeah. I should do that, actually. I love jigsaw puzzles. Do love jigsaw puzzles. Here's all the hay we brought down yesterday, and I've already got a couple set up on the sled, ready to go. But we will do the chickens first. All right. we are here. And I can put down my umbrella momentarily. And then I get to take my battery pack out of my pocket. Oh, it's not even on. There we go. Now it's on. Silly me. All right, let us feed some chickens. Now I'll chuck this in here and then we'll go in and watch them. Hello, girls. What are you doing up there, you silly bird? Okay. Okay. Let's head in and say hello to them. Diamond Art Girl, thank you very much for coming in. No, you did actually say, you did say autumn, Louis. That was my mistake. Lots of mud and slush again. All right, let's see if I could get here. Oh. All right. Here we go. Let's watch some chickens for a bit. And I can catch up with the chat. How are you, Tiffany? Tiffany and Brian, they're almost there. Have fun in nature. Almost there. There's so many good channels who are part of the regular community here, like Kirsty and Dean with Heart's Humble Homestead, Amanda and Larry with foraging and urban farming, and Brian and Tiffany with Have Fun in Nature. And they're all so close to getting monetization now. And I mean, honestly, they're such brilliant channels. Brilliant channels. What's wrong? I thought you'd want some grain. Not grain, pellets. I've given them some pellets for something a bit different, and they're not too impressed. Oh, you're welcome. Look, have fun in nature too. You have the most fascinating conversations on their lives. All about data centers and power outages. And the way the future of the world is going. And what we as individuals can do about it. Yeah, Louis says it's all because of global warming, if anyone believes in that. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right, Tiffany. We do have to teach our youth the skills. I mean, even our generation, we have lost so much. We've lost and forgotten so much. And that's what I love about being up here. You know, I can collect the eggs and water glass them for the winter. I could grow veggies, you know, in varying degrees of success, admittedly, because sometimes they just don't work out the way you want them to, you know, your veg. But that's all part of it. And the young people of today, many of them have forgotten, like, if there was no power all of a sudden for like an extended period, how would they keep their food cold? How would they preserve things, you know, because they'd have to. Howdy who? What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, nice. Tiffany says our 28-year-old is getting butane stuff and water filter for Christmas. Oh, good. That's awesome. You did post, yeah. I have been trying to, if any of you, you know, and the power goes out and you don't have a butane stove, if any of you have a fondue kit, I don't know how many people here actually remember fondue. It was all the rage at one point. But a little fondue set, you can pick them up quite cheaply at second-hand stores, at thrift stores. Now, some fondue sets you can use like little tea light candles. Other fondue sets, you have like a little butane disc thing that goes underneath to heat your fondue. Well, I've cooked soup and 2-minute noodles in a fondue set. Connect, says Tiffany. So if anyone has an old fondue set kicking around in the back of a cupboard or something like that, you can, if you need to, cook food with your fondue kit. Something a bit more, you know, nutritious than fondue, perhaps. But look, yeah, it works. I've done it. When I moved up here, I misplaced my fondue set. I don't know where it went. Is it in the house somewhere still? No idea. But I have done it in the past. And yeah, great idea. Try cooking with your fondue set. And if you see one at a thrift store, then grab it, because they're really good for power outages. Oh, Kirsty says we have a food warmer type one with a few tea lights in. Me and my brother used to heat beans on it growing up. And now it's our coffee table. Oh, wow. Joy says a muffin tin with tea lights under a pot with, oh, what a brilliant idea, Joy. Everyone look at Joy's comment. A muffin tin with tea lights under a pot with boiling water. Oh, wow. So we have such incredible little ideas, don't we? What are you doing? Why are you up there? Why are you up there? It is, isn't it? And I mean, fondue sets were all the rage. Like years ago, everyone had one. And if you didn't have one, well, you know, you were pretty certain you were going to get one for Christmas from someone. And I did try it once for fondue. And I mean, fondue didn't really, it didn't really do it for me. You know, didn't do it for me. I wasn't a huge fan of fondue. But as an alternative means of cooking for heating food, brilliant. You know, your 2-minute noodles, your soups. Do all sorts of things with a fondue set. And a tea light candle. got some bread ends. Oh, I'll just chuck those in to the birds. Kevin came up yesterday for a few hours and he had some leftover bread. So he brought it up and I will give that to the chickens and they will think it's the most magnificent treat. All right, you lot. All righty. Well, that's that bit done. And now it's raining more. Let me catch up with the chat, see what we're all saying. Oh, Chris is here. Oh, God, I keep doing that. How are you, Chris? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. It does work with a med pot. A med pot. Oh, a medium pot. Yes, yes, yes. Kirsty says, oh, yes, I've seen that, Joy, but I've never really tried it. But I really need to. Yeah. Fondue and bell bottoms. Yeah. Them's the days. What's Louis saying? Before you know it, stores and shopping centres will start having fall stuff out. And then Halloween comes and start getting ready for Christmas. Yes. Yes, yes, it won't be long now, really, till Halloween. Hello, CL. Welcome in, my love. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Well, I suppose we better get these cows fed. I am going to set you all up on the little table out there with the umbrella. Hopefully you won't get wet. Don't do that. Wait. Everything's much trickier when it's raining. Can't let them take Thanksgiving away from us. Well, that's true. Oh, and I'm going to do a Halloween special this year. Well, it's not that special, but I'm going to read a ghost story that I've written. So that'll be fun. And I was going to do it as a members live, but you know, I might just have to do a second one. Hang on. Can you? Marichub, what does it say? Can you please turn the camera? I want to see. Hope I could build like that. What do you want to see, Marichub? The season of gratitude begins in November. Oh, no, Simon, no. I don't want to trade weather with you. All right, now, let me see. Just, everyone, give me a minute. Put that down, and I'll turn that round, and we'll do that so you can see some cows. And then I'll put my umbrella up, and hopefully it will keep the phone dry. Woo! Okay. Now, can you see okay? Yep, okay, you can. Let me get some hay out, and we'll go feed them. and then we'll go over and have a better look. No. Just chat amongst yourselves for a brief moment. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. Come on. All right. So they get these two now, and then they'll get two more later on this afternoon before they go to bed. Right. Let's do this. Hello. Well, that's that done. Oh gosh. Right, now I shouldn't have moved that. Let me put that there. Now I'll put my battery pack back in my pocket. Pick up the umbrella. Wow, the tripod's wet. All right, we're back. We're back. Can you hear the rain on the umbrella? It's quite a nice sound. All right. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. I know you've been here for a little while. I hope you're doing well. What's it like in Melbourne? Is it wet? And is it warm or is it cold? Up here, now I had a look at the temperature before I came out. It was about 6 degrees Celsius outside. So it's not too bad. It's not like super cold. It's still cold. Oh, they are. They are. I think they're beautiful. Hey, Coco, yes. Raining all night, yeah. We got yesterday only 4.5 mil of rain. But then, as you say, it's been raining all night. So according to my little weather station, my wireless weather station in the driveway, when I got up this morning and checked it, I think it said we had 18 mil since midnight to now. But we've probably had a bit more since then. Dull sky, rain, massive. Yeah. Let's wander down here a bit. See how the others are getting on. So there's Tamara, the white one with black ears, with really black ears. That one who's looking at us right now. Hello, Tamara. Hello, darling. And then next to Tamara is one of the calves. I can't tell which one. It's either Clover or White Thunder. Then we've got an older calf. That... Oh no, I'm lying. The white one with black ears is Fione. And then the bigger white calf that doesn't have as much black around its ears, that's Tamara. And then we have little Domino back there, just looking at us now. And then this one with the black head, that's Pickles. Oh, hello, brook trout. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. You're putting the birds to bed? My birds are just getting up. And they're all looking at us. Oh, thank you, Marichub, but you're in the Philippines, my love. I'm in a completely different country to you. But thank you for the offer. Brook Trout says, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Yes, Brook Trout Hearts is a wonderful person. And Ace, always busy putting up everyone's links. Kirsty says, you're most welcome. Look at all the mud. Love Ace. Yeah, I think we all love Ace. We just have a wonderful community. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in this community that I could say that I don't love. We're so incredibly blessed. I think the sun's going to try and come out. The K and Mac project says, hey, Brooke. Oh. They're getting a little bit thinner now, the cattle. As you know, we went into autumn and winter with less hay than what we would have liked due to the fires in summer. And we were lucky that it was quite a mild autumn. So even though I would normally be feeding them in the autumn, I didn't really need to. Hello, Coco. But I'd say give it another maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks. I'll be out of hay, like totally out of hay. So I've got to hope that as much as I don't like hot weather or warm weather, I've got to hope that it actually does pick up a bit, because I am going to be out of hay very soon. Hello, Tamara. Such a sweet girl. Aren't you? You're a sweet girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And like, you don't always need hay in spring. Just like this year, we didn't need hay for autumn. We were incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. If it had been a really cold autumn and I had needed to start feeding them in autumn, I would have run out already. So it was just such a blessing that it was a mild autumn. I know. But what will spring bring? That's the question. I mean, the grass is growing. You can see here the grass is growing. And what's happening in the paddocks is, of course, as it grows, the cows just, you know, they're tip pruning it. They are adorable. So there is grass growing. It's just that they're eating at the same speed it's growing at, I guess. So it keeps it short and manicured. Is there any cake left? Oh, Nicholas. No. No cake left. Oh, here comes the naughty panda, pushing his way in. There he is. He's like a little bulldozer. And everyone just wanders off. He's like the cow version of a wombat. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. Well, it is raining. It's going to make it hard to open some gates. Oh, you saw my little, oh, Hootie. Your Hootie buddy. Thunderhoof. Where's Thunderhoof? Thunderhoof. You can see a cow with 2 black dots on its back. That's Thunderhoof. Oh, right. Shall we walk, my friends? I don't know how far we'll get because, as you know, it is a little bit difficult when you're holding an umbrella. Especially with trying to get the gates open and shut, because that's like a two-handed job. He acts just like my brother did, really. Thunderhoof does. Oh, he's a big, beautiful boy, says Nicholas. Yes, look, well, he is. He's a big, beautiful boy. Typical teenager, really. Oh, you're so welcome. This is our Kay and Mac. Thank you so much. Oh, let me put you up here. I'm going to try and open the gate. Oh man, this could be interesting. Alrighty. On a Tuesday, because it's my Tuesday here, Kay and Mac, I do a farm walk and talk, and this is it. And we wander around in the mud. Some days are stunning and beautiful, and other days are like this, and they're still stunning and beautiful, just in a different sort of a way. And oh gosh, I almost lost it. Yeah, still stunning and beautiful, but in a different way. Oh no. Okay. Hang on. Okay. I had the tripod sitting on top of the gate post, sorry, that there. And then I was trying to do the gate with one hand and hold an umbrella with the other. Picking my way through the mud. But yeah, so Tuesdays, we always have a wander around the farm. To a point. Oh, here we go, out in the paddock. If it's a nice day, you could see all the mountain views. But today, it's all misty. You're doing great, says Jen. Very technical. Well, thank you, Jen. And how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's walk up this hill for a bit and see what sort of a view we have. Oh, Kay and Mac project. Thank you. They have become members. Thank you very much. Oh, let's wander up this hill. And then on the weekends, I do like a cooking thing, an indoor one. And then once spring starts, well, maybe mid-spring. Once the weather's warmer, I'll start doing the gardening lives again. Wow, I could tell I've been sick. It's hard to walk up this hill. YouTube made a good choice. Was that Tiffany? Did you gift the membership? Oh, Tiffany, did you really do that? Thank you so much. Oh. I must schedule another, oh, thank you, love. Oh, much appreciated. I must schedule another members live. I usually do one the last Monday of every month. And this time, I actually just plain forgot. Which is terrible to have to say. Oh. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you. You'll all get 2 in September. Well, the trough is looking good. Oh. I need a rest. Actually, do I even need the umbrella at the moment? I sort of do. Sort of do. Hello, Brian. Howdy, everyone, says Brian. Okay. Well, as you can see, the trough has water in it. Oh, there's some rabbits, look. Still a bit of water pooling there. Now that tank, that big grey tank, that holds 20,000 litres of water. And 2 weeks ago it was full. And then this water trough here, this one, had a bit of an altercation with a cow. And the water started leaking out of it. And of course there's a float valve in it. So as the water empties, the float valve allows it to automatically top up. And it just kept topping it up as the water kept leaking. And it drained the entire tank. So at the moment, that tank, you could see there's some T-posts. No, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The water level is just under the height of the T-posts now. So it has come up a little bit with the rain we've been having in the last week, which I'm really grateful for. I mean, of course, it's not the same as having it full, but I'm grateful that we've got some rain. Oh, yes, the cheese steak. I'm going to try and do that. So yes, we have water. And that's good. And look, you can see a few mountains over there. Oh, let me see if I could zoom you in a bit. There we go. Oh, you got to run, my love. Thank you very much for being here, Brooke. Much appreciated. Oh, I had a headache, Chris. I hope you're feeling better now. Okay. My phone's having issues. It doesn't want to zoom out again now. Okay. Well, let's keep walking. We could walk in there, of course. Oh man, how can I get my phone to zoom back out? Come on, you could do it. I know you can. There we go. Oh, I tell you, I don't know how much longer this phone's going to work. It's getting so problematic. Oh! It's all right. Don't mind me. Just slipped in the mud. And I'll put the umbrella back up. Oh, can I? Sorry, don't mind me. There we go. Let's walk. Oh, garlic and green chilies. Oh, that sounds good. I do love chilies and garlic. They're like some of my favourite things. I love spicy food. I mean, I like all sorts of food, really. I'm not a big fan of okra, okay? Not a big fan of okra. But really and truly, have to head out on your editing a video. It was lovely walking with you for a little bit. Thank you, Jen. Oh, I hope, Jen, you have a lovely day and good luck with the editing. Devon is here. Devon likes lemon meringue pie. I love lemon meringue pie. I reckon, wow, look at that mist. I reckon my two favourite desserts would have to be a lemon meringue pie, which I haven't had in years. I'd actually forgotten all about the existence of a lemon meringue pie. But lemon meringue pie and cheesecake. Oh, it's a fantastic view. Up there, if I was to walk up that paddock past the other shed that you can see at the moment, right up to the top of the paddock, there is this incredible view. Thousands and thousands and thousands of miles of mountain ranges. It's incredible. Incredible. But you've got to get it on a good day. When it's misty like this, and because of the high altitude, your view of the mountains gets blocked. And it's still pretty. I think the mist is pretty. Even when the weather's bad, it's pretty. It's just different. And that's what I love about being up here. It's always different. It's a sunny day. Got beautiful blue skies and birds and butterflies and rabbits flitting around the place. And then when it's raining, you get this mist that just sheets across the paddocks. And then we get snow days. Although we didn't really get a lot of snow this year at all, which was disappointing. But, you know, for the sake of my cows and not having a lot of hay, I'm actually glad in a way. Although it would have been nice. Would have been nice. Em! Hello, love. How How are you, my friend? Says Brian. Oh, Lynxview is here. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's the weather like over in New Zealand? Lynxview is in New Zealand. A couple of hours ahead of me, I think. I'm not sure what the time is now. It's probably about 10:35, 10:40 in the morning on Tuesday. So now we're just walking. All those big old trees, look at them. Easily a couple of 100-year-old. So beautiful. Lynxview says the weather is warm here at the moment. Due a cold southerly with snow tomorrow. Oh, wow. How exciting. Well, actually, is it exciting for you? Are you excited for cold and snow? Keep walking, heading down towards our big wombat hole that we look at sometimes. The paper last week ran my story on wombats. That was good. Of course, it was accompanied by a wombat photo that I'd taken. Wombats. Yes, indeed, wombats. Interesting creatures. I definitely have a love-hate relationship with wombats. I don't know if Kay and Mac Project is still here. If they are, I'll show them the wombat hole, because they've probably not seen one before. Huh? Hang on. M has a question. Oh gosh, where are my glasses? Oh dear. Oh dear. I've lost my glasses. Oh no. Have I? Oh no, I've got them. Yay for me. I thought I had them on top of my head, and I thought, oh no. How am I going to find them in a paddock? All right. Let me get the glasses back on. Don't mind me, folks. Now, 10:40 a.m. Thank you, Sharon. Not during the week as I'm at work. Oh, fair enough. Yes, I must admit, snow on the weekend is better when you don't have to go to work. Ammonia Christina, hello, my friend. Hello. Welcome in, my love. Oh, thank you. It's wonderful to see you here. Welcome in. We have a wonderful little community here, so welcome. All right, there's our first wombat hole. Kay and Mac Project, if you're here, enjoy. That's a little one. Look how deep it is, though. And then over here we have a bigger one. Oh, you're so welcome. Like I said, we have a lovely, lovely community here. Everyone in the chat is so nice. Everyone is lovely. Everyone is welcoming. And of course, you're always welcome also. We're just taking a little bit of a walk. My name's Susan, in case you don't know, and I live in the Alpine region of Victoria in Australia. I live on, well, I'm a single mum on 168 acres up here in the bush. We all get along well here in chat. We do, Em. We do. And on this day, this is a regular live I do where I just go for a bit of a walk around the paddocks. And we look at fences and we look at views when we can see them. It's a bit misty today, so the mountains have sort of vanished behind the haze, but they're out there. M is asking, hang on, let me just scroll back up. Christina, where are you about? So, yes, I think M's wanting to know where you're located. And cows, yes. Although you've probably missed the cows, M. They've had their brekkie. Oh, here's another big wombat hole. Look at it. Buggers of things, wombats. You saw other trees or bushes in the distance. Wombat, says M. Christina's saying hello to Kenneth. Now, Kenneth is Chris. Even though his handle says Kenneth, it's Chris. It is. It's a huge thing. You're in the USA? Oh, it must be your nighttime then. Ah. Pardon me, folks. I still have a bit of a cough. And we've got 32 thumbs up. That's awesome. Oh, look at the mist. Now, do you remember, guys, last week we went for a little walk down to a pond and we had a look at the tadpoles. Do you remember? Well, this paddock, okay, if I was to look in this bottom corner, if I was to cut like a track, whoops, sorry, I'm balancing an umbrella as well. If I was to cut a track right there in the bottom corner and go straight down, that's where the pond is. Susan, it's 8:46 p.m. here in New York. Oh, that's not that late for you. Cool, says Dean. So yes, right down there. You can't see it, of course, not from up the top. See all the bracken and the big trees. Look at that. Doesn't it look magical with the mist? I think it does anyway. I always think mist looks magical. And it's always moving. So yeah, just down there. If we were to walk down there, that's where the pond is. And I can hear the frogs. I'm pretty certain I can hear the frogs. So let's go and get ourselves through this bottom gate. Now, once we get through the gate, what would you like to do? Now, I saw Chris said something there, but my hands are full and the chat's disappeared off the screen for a moment, so I'm waiting for it to pop back up. Oh, it's so hard doing this without. Oh, you used to live in, Wappingers? Wappingers Falls. Ah. All right. Let me put the umbrella down. There it is, my trusty umbrella. We'll get this gate open. Oh, hang on, I've got wet fingers. No. Oh, you're in Texas, Christina. Is it hot there, my love? Or is the weather starting to cool down a little bit for you? Oh, let's grab this umbrella again. I know it's not raining heavily, but my phone has an incredibly cracked screen. So I need to keep it as dry as I can. Ah. Louis says here in Texas, Southside Central Time, it is 7:49. Oh. All right. Gate is closed. Done. So, we could go down the driveway, I suppose. Yeah, there's a few people here from Texas. That's right, Em. Louis says, I told one of my friends today that it's been hotter than hell in Texas this year. I think, though, Louis, a lot of people are finding that. I mean, all over the world, my friends in the UK, you know, and family. And they're just, they've never experienced heat like it. Oh, KM Mac Project says, it's hot here in Texas, 95 Fahrenheit. So shall we go down the driveway or back up the driveway? What would you like to do? Almost 100? Oh my God. No. I don't like the sound of that at all. No. So do we have a preference? Down that way or up that way? Down the driveway, says Dean. And we'll give it best of 3. Dean says down the driveway. Oh, yeah, I know. It's beautiful, isn't it? I do love the mist. Texas is hot, says M. Moo. Down the driveway, says Kirsty, and K and Mac Projects. Okay, down the driveway it is. Now, K and Mac Project, did you actually get to see the wombat hole that I showed you? I took you over to the wombat hole to show you because I wasn't sure if you'd seen it before. You did? Excellent. I'm so pleased. All right. It's very slushy. Very slushy. I've got to be super careful. Look at it. Doesn't it look spooky? I think it looks spooky. All right, down the driveway was the general consensus, so that's the way we're going. Can you hear the bird? Yes, it is, Em. Always foggy here in winter. Well, not always. We do have the odd clear day. But I'm over 1,000 meters here. So we're at a fair altitude. Now I'm being super careful. It does look spooky, doesn't it? I'm being super careful because I don't want to fall, especially holding my phone. My phone has enough difficulties as it is without doing that to it. All right. Now this is where if I'm going to slip anywhere, it's probably going to be right about here. Maybe I should be walking sideways. I'm getting better, Em. Thank you for asking. I'm not 100%, but I'm not far off it either, I don't think. At the moment, my nose is a little bit runny, and I'm very much regretting not having brought a handkerchief with me because I really wish that I did. But because the air is cold and the inside of me is warm, yeah, I'm a bit sniffy. But the throat is feeling a lot better, and the cough is nowhere near as bad as it was, which is great. Oh, Todd. Welcome in, Todd. There's another big tree. Lots of big trees. Do you not have a gimbal? No, I'm going to say no, Todd. Not yet. But someone I know has a really old gimbal and they don't use it anymore. And I believe that they're going to send it to me. So that will be good. I mean, the good thing though about having my phone on a tripod like this though, Todd, is that if I need to say put my phone down so I can open a gate, for instance, like we just did, then I can do that because it's on a tripod. Whereas if I was using a gimbal, I don't quite know how I would do that. I probably wouldn't be able to do that. So there are certainly advantages to having a gimbal, and then there's disadvantages. In Arlington, Texas. Oh, very slippery. I'm walking very slowly, guys, sorry. Partly because it's very slippery, and partly because I'm trying to read the chat as I go. Oh, you're watching my ads in full. Well, thank you, Louie. It's funny, I have a VPN on my laptop, and when I watch people's ads, like when I'm watching people's videos and their lives, and then the ads come in, and oh gee, they're funny. Because my VPN seems to take me between Japan, China, Norway, and the Netherlands quite often. And some of the Japanese ads are incredibly funny. And this is interesting, you know, like you're watching these ads and you've got no idea what they're saying, like absolutely none. And you try to work it out from obviously the pictures, what you're seeing. And it's amazing. Some of them are incredibly difficult to pick. All right. We are here. We have come to another fork in the road. That's my driveway. As you can see, Dean, it just keeps going. So I'm trying to balance my umbrella. So if we go down that way, that'll take us to the stockyard. And if we go along that track there, it'll take us... Oh, yes, I am indeed, Christina. I'm a single mum here. I am on my own. So we can either go down that way to the stockyard and then go back, or we can go down that little track there and go back to that little pond that we saw last week with all the tadpoles. So, oh look, what was that? That was that wallaby again. Did you see it, guys? I'm sure I just saw it. Something went from there to there. Something black just ran across the path. And I heard it. I heard a thump. Did anyone see anything, or did I just imagine that? Whichever is safest. Joy says head back to the house, just saying. Head back to the house. Oh, I don't know. But we'll go this way. It's okay, Christina. I think it was only a wallaby. And a wallaby is like, they're like a kangaroo. I don't know if you know what a kangaroo is. You probably do. But they're smaller and they're fluffier and they're darker, like they're almost black, but not black. We'll go this way. This driveway of mine, it just keeps going. Have you walked down my driveway before, Dean? I'm sure you must have done. And wallabies are far more clever than a kangaroo, I think. They have more road sense. They don't tend to get as skittled, or they don't tend to get skittled as often on the roads. There's our old wooden stockyard. Oh, another tree down there. That clearing down there goes to another track. There's so many tracks here. Walking. So I think once we get to the stockyard, we might stop for a moment, have a bit of a rest before we head back. Look at all the bracken. Isn't it lovely? Beautiful ferns. Makes great fire starters. Oh, I can hear a tractor. It almost sounds like it's here. I'm not expecting a tractor today. There's our stockyard. Right, I'll need to put that back up. It could sit there for the moment. Oh no, hang on, I could do this with... Yeah, I'll put the umbrella down. Oh. Grab the electric fence sign. Oh, there's another one. The wind blows them down. Oh, there we go, there's one. Grab the other one. Ugh. Put that up. There's the other water trough, because when I have animals down here, they do need water, of course. And there's our stockyard. It's getting on a bit now, this stockyard, getting old. And I'll be honest, it's not particularly practical being down here either. It would be handy to have one in the paddock, closer to the house. Oh, goodness me, there's another one come off. Right, let's grab this one. Oh. Every time I do that, it gets, there we are, done. And there's the old stockyard. Very picturesque. Oh, you're more than welcome. No, says Dean. Only the clearing part. I'm usually asleep. Oh, well, I'm glad you got to see this part. Mental raccoon glass. Hello, Justin. It's a bit overgrown. It usually gets at least one big tidy up a year, but I'll be honest, it hasn't happened this year. But, you know, you put animals in here and they'll eat it all down to nothing, next to nothing in just a couple of hours. Or you had some late night rain. That's awesome. Is it getting cooler for you? Look at that eerie, eerie tree. Look at that spooky dead tree. So my driveway is over a mile long. It's a long driveway. And all downhill, and you know what that means. It means I'm going to have to walk back up it again. I've got to be careful though, because I've left my umbrella over there. But anyway, the driveway keeps going that way, and then it goes down that way, and then it winds that way, and then it goes that way. I definitely get good exercise. I'm going to have to go back and get my umbrella. You're here listening, says Christina. Ah. This year I want to clean all this bank up so it's just grass. At the moment there's a lot of bracken in there and a lot of blackberries. It's mainly blackberries actually. And I have managed to get rid of a lot of it over the years, but not enough for me to feel comfortable with putting animals in there. So once I get rid of all those blackberries there, I will be able to graze the cows and sheep down here as well. Dagwood, welcome in, my friend. It's good to see you. How have you been getting on? Do we have food restaurants where you are? Says M. Well, there is a pub, and that's probably a couple of miles away. And that would probably be like the closest. Otherwise, I'd have to drive into Mansfield, which is our nearest big town. And it's not that big really, but for me to drive to Mansfield, it'd be like a 40-minute drive through the bush, right? Through the bush. 40-minute drive through the bush to Mansfield. And once you get to Mansfield, there's like a few places. There's a steak restaurant and there's a couple of pubs. There's 3 pubs. There's the Delatite, the Mansfield, and the Commercial Hotel, and they all serve excellent food, so I'm told. And there's how did I say, there's a steak place, there's a Subway, there's a couple of fish and chip shops, there's 2 pizza shops, there is a gourmet pizza / brewery. So it's they have bands of an evening and sell beer and sell pizzas. So there's a few eateries in town, but it's a long way to go to eat. And I do try to avoid, if I can, I do try to avoid... Oh, it does, doesn't it? Sounds fun, beer with pizza. Absolutely, Dean. I do try to avoid driving at night if I can up here. I mean, obviously there's no street lights. But Australia has a lot of nocturnal animals. Like the kangaroos at night time. I mean, honestly. What are the chances we have to fight a kangaroo? Oh, nah, wouldn't happen. I mean, look, I think the amount of people that have been killed by a kangaroo or had to fight one, very rare. So what was I saying? Kangaroos, yes. At night time, kangaroos are incredibly difficult to see. So many questions. All right, they're incredibly difficult to see. Even during the day, they have this, their fur is speckled in such a way that they just seem to blend in with their environment incredibly well. I don't think there is a rabbit-proof fence anymore. And if there is, well, that probably explains why I've got so many rabbits here. There is, Nicholas? In Western Australia. Thank you for that information, Nicholas. I wasn't certain. All right. All right, so questions. Yes. Kangaroos are incredibly hard to see even during the day. Now, at night time, when I'm driving along the main road where there's no street lights, and you put your high beam lights on your car, but their eyes don't reflect light like, say, a fox or a rabbit or a wombat or a deer. Their eyes don't reflect, so they're incredibly difficult. They're even more difficult to see at night. And they have this weird tendency to stand behind a tree they stand behind a tree, and when your car is dead level with them, that's when they decide they want to cross the road. Not the most intelligent of creatures. And of course they do so much damage. But they'll jump straight at your car. So many people here end up with kangaroos through their windscreens. I knew someone once years ago, A kangaroo accidentally jumped through their sunroof. Oh, don't mind me, folks, having a bit of a rest. Where the kites land? Hello. It's funny, I was thinking about you just a day or two ago. Thinking I had to go across and have a look at your channel again. Welcome in, my friends. They're in the UK. If ever I'm feeling homesick, I can watch one of their videos. They go on some very interesting little journeys. I don't think I need this umbrella. I keep saying that. Let me put it down. And honey badger's here as well. Hello, my friend. Australia, don't rent a car with a sunroof. It's very rare. Very rare, Dagwood. Let me just check the chat. Through the sunroof, that's crazy, yeah. Well, you can see, you know, the land is quite steep. And there's parts of the road where, as you drive, there might be like a steep embankment on one side. So if a kangaroo comes off the top and then there's a car below them, guess where they end up? Population of Mansfield. Ace says 5,541 in 2021. Thank you for that, Ace. I knew it was somewhere around that region. All right, let's keep walking. Wild Huckleberry, hello. Thank you for being here. So I've got a few new people who've come into the chat, or people coming in later in the chat, rather. But feel free to give it a thumbs up if you like. If you're enjoying the walk. If you're not enjoying the walk, well, then you don't need to. But if you are, please consider. A like or two is always helpful. How are you? How is Sonia? How is Sonia and Robbie? How are you both getting along? Are you getting to enjoy some cooler weather yet? They have a wonderful little homestead too. There's a few homesteaders here. $36. Thank you everyone for the 36 likes. Oh, there's a stump. I'm going to sit on that stump. Pardon me. All right. Oh, so close and yet so far. Oh, you had some great rain. That's awesome. Oh, all right. Yeah, look, it looks clean enough. Nothing above me, which is good. I'll just sit here for a minute. Whoops. Have a bit of a spell. M says you went downstairs for a bit. Pardon me. And Joy is saying lots of deer/car collisions on the prairie. Sounds similar. They don't see them coming. And M says it will be 79 tomorrow. Oh, that sounds far more pleasant. That sounds lovely. Especially compared to, you know, in the 90s or the 100s. Oh. Turn you around for a moment. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a bit of fluff. Okay, there we go. You can see me, albeit briefly. Oh, I've got my big, thick scarf on. I'm actually warming up though. I almost regret wearing the scarf. And I've got my beanie, but I took it off. I was getting a bit warm. So I thought while I'm sitting here, having a break for a moment, I'll take it off. And cool down. I can hear chainsaws. Some more trees have clearly dropped over the road because I don't think anyone would be chopping firewood today if they didn't have to. Only got to 81 today where you are. Wow. I'm glad you're all getting some cooler weather now. There you are, says M. I know, I thought I'd better turn you around so people could see I'm an actual person. Are we hunting kangaroos? Not really. We were just going for a bit of a walk and, you know, we see what we see. Last week we saw tadpoles. That was very exciting. We went down to the pond and we looked at tadpoles and we saw a deer. We saw a deer last week on our walks, didn't we? Does everyone remember that? That was exciting. A sambar. Up here we get sambar deer, we get fowler, and we get pig deer, some pig deer. Oh, Louis says, I just became your YouTube family member and left a gift at your door. And Louis was saying that to M. So thank you very much for that. Ace is saying, I'm glad you didn't walk the other way. Do I want a water? You know, that wouldn't be such a bad thing. Yes, that's right. My mum saw a fawn with its polka dot spots. No, I don't have a Doctor Who scarf. Not yet. Now, hang on, let me turn you around for a moment. I'll do that. There we go. You see, my problem is I've only got so many hands. Now, if I bring water with me, I mean, as it is, I'm struggling to carry an umbrella and a tripod and a battery pack. So one pocket has my battery pack. My other pocket has my gloves and a knife, because you always need to have a knife on you. And my hands, well, one hand is carrying the tripod and the other hand today is carrying an umbrella. Oh, there we go, got the umbrella. So if I carried a water as well, where would I put it? And then, of course, the other problem is, you know, well, what goes in must come out and so forth. I think hunting should only be done if it's hand to hand. Absolutely not happening, honey badger. No. Australia is beautiful, says Christina. Thank you. I'm in Victoria, which is one of the southern states of Australia. There is another state, inside pocket. Yeah. But then I've got to undo like about 20 buttons. We have an island state off the bottom of the southern bottom of Australia. And that's called Tasmania. Beautiful place. And that's even colder and mistier and more beautiful than Victoria is. But then above Victoria is, New South Wales, which is warmer and different again. And above New South Wales, you've got Queensland. And then you've got Western Australia and South Australia, Northern Territory. They're much drier. And we've got deserts. So we've got all sorts. We've got alpine, we've got tropical, and we've got deserts. Big land, Australia. All right, let's walk. So I'm sorry you didn't get to see the entire driveway, Dean. Apart from anything else, so I'd never walk the entire driveway. Not on a live. Oh, my daffodils. Let's go see how many have come up. I've got about 300 daffodils planted under these trees. And every year I put this little temporary fence up just to try and keep some of the deer and wombats and rabbits off them. Can you see them? Look at them all. Clearly not in flower yet. Absolutely lovely. The sounds in the background are sounds I've only heard in movies. Oh, a calf video. I'll have a look, Robbie and Sonia. So we've got some more daffodils coming up on this side. They're going to be lovely. I'm glad some have still come through. Even if I was very late in getting the daffodil fence up. Wild Huckleberry says, I was just thinking how the sounds are nothing like what we hear around here. I'm glad you can hear them. I wasn't sure how clearly you could hear them, but we do have some fantastic bird life. Ah, and cows. They've spotted me. The cows have spotted me. Look at this lichen growing on the fence. Isn't it great? I do love it. So green and mossy. Oh, good grief. They're running. They're running. Yeah, CL, they'll be lovely when they bloom. Oh, the daffodil video. Yeah, thank you, Kirsty. Hello, guys. Are you going, Chris? I hope you have a good night, Chris. All right, let's get this wooden gate open. We'll get through it. Oh, poor fence, says Em. No, I like it, Em. I like all this. Look at this. I mean, look at that. How fantastic is that? Just look. Isn't it amazing? I guess they're little flowers. Yeah, the cows. They are definitely saying hello, yes. Right, let me grab my umbrella. Again. Hello! Hello, hello! And the sheep are over there going, what the hell are they on about? Now you've had your breakfast. You have. You have. You have. They're going, oh, all right then. It's the first time you've seen them run. Is it really, Em? It looks like old man's beard. It does actually, you're right. It might be actually, Ace, because I think we do have it over here. Now, children. Let's walk. Oh, they're all going to come with me. Ever hopeful. They're walking with us, keeping us company. That's right, Coco. Yes, I know. They don't care. All my animals think when they see me it's feeding time. That's absolutely right. Ah. This is Coco, the black one. She's the biggest pig of ever. Well, and the other black one, actually, Panda. Those two are the biggest pigs. They are absolutely food obsessed. I mean, they're all food obsessed, like Robbie says. But they're more food obsessed than the others. It's not happening. Still walking. They're still coming with us. And when I stop, they stop. A bit like a nightmare, isn't it, really? You know those eerie stories, and you're walking through a woodland at night, or you're walking up a stairwell in some strange abandoned building, and as you walk, you can hear footsteps behind you, and when you stop, those footsteps behind you, well, they stop as well. In my case, they're cows. As you walk, they just follow along. Yeah, they are a bit like dogs. Clearly a lot bigger. All right, let's go sit. Let's go over here and have a sit. I keep putting things on the veranda and the wind keeps blowing them off. And where's my bag gone? Oh, there we go. All right. So, we are on the front veranda and this is the view. Oh, she's good, Em. She's done a few more custom emojis, but she showed me yesterday and I actually forgot to upload them before the live. But people had been... I'm just putting it down for a minute while I don't think there's any point using a plastic bag now. All right. Right, back to the view. Look at that. Home sweet home, says Christina. Yes. They make terrible stalkers, though. They're too loud. Yeah, that's true. But no, I'm certainly very blessed to have a view like this. Honey Badger says, maybe we'll get a Jesper sighting. Do you want a Jesper sighting? Do we want a Jesper sighting? All right. Ooh. All right. We have 37 thumbs up. Thank you for the 37 thumbs up. There's the spot that will be our new veggie garden. 30 by 50 meters. And look, another wombat hole, because you can never have too many. In the beginning, did you get lost when you first had this property? Yes and no. I mean, certainly there were places that I went to on the property that I wasn't familiar with. Honey Badger says, who wouldn't want a Jesper sighting? Yeah, certainly places that I wasn't familiar with, but the property is fully fenced. So I knew that if I got lost, basically it doesn't matter what direction I head in. At some point, I am going to run into one of my own fence lines. And then once I've found that fence line, I can just follow it back. But even now, like, there's so many places in this property that I'm not fully familiar with. There's places that are very difficult to get to. And so I don't go to them as often, you know. And there's like little streams and things and like the little pond you saw last week. And then there's the big pond that some of you may have seen before. So there's all sorts of fascinating little bits and pieces. Ah, says Em. Wombat. Yes. Right. Let's go in. Let me turn you around so you're looking at me. Ew. Okay. We're looking at me. And I'll put my... Hang on. Let me turn you around so you get to see Jesper. There he is. Oops, now I can't see him. There he is. Little Jesper. How old's little Jesper now? 17 weeks? 18 weeks? His birthday is the 14th of April. So I think he might be 18 weeks now. Aren't you, my little man? Are you my little man? Are you my little man? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Well, I reckon I need a cuppa. Oh, yeah, no, that was a wombat hole, Ace. You're quite right. Jesper is gorgeous. He is. He is. Right, now let me get my boots off. I'll get my boots off. And I'll make myself a cuppa. And then we might go and sit back outside on the veranda for a few minutes. There's Fudge. Hello, Fudge. Hello. Looking very unimpressed. Aren't you? Yes, indeed. Yes, she is. She's looking very unimpressed. Oh, and there's the wood stove. Put the kettle on. So go from there to there, like that. And now the kettle's on. How easy was that? Oh, must be a hot oven. Listen, it's already starting to boil. So fluffy, says Dean. I know she is. Fudge is very cute too. Fudge is very cute. When we first got Jesper and Fudge were in fact the same size, weren't they? And the same colour and the same size. Isn't that so, little man? Oh, it's suddenly gone blurry. All right. He didn't know. Okay, let's do that. Put you there. Oh, I could take the beanie off now. Oh, I might take the scarf off too. And I'll make myself a cuppa, and then we could probably head back outside. What do you think? How's that fire going? Still going? Yeah. All right, friends, let me see. Fudge rarely looks amused. That'd be right, wouldn't it, to say Fudge really looks amused? Yeah. Pepper's the real unimpressed one. There's nothing that makes Pepper happy, except maybe food. Food makes her happy. All right. Get this off. Make my cup of coffee. And then we'll go sit on the veranda for a few minutes. Or we can sit by the fire. Oh. Hello, little man. Oops. I won't get him too rolled up. Where is my cup? Where is my... I'm going to use this one. I know you're seeing it back to front, but it actually says shut up and deal with it. And I think that feels like today. It's one of those days. Hello, Fudge. That's Fudge's tail you can see in front of the camera. Yes, that's right. Right. Let me get some coffee. Hello, Jesper. My little man. Are you my little man? Yes, you are, my little man. Oh. Hello, darling. Come on. Come with Mummy. Come with Mummy. Hello, Fudge. Ding. Don't mind the clock. You love the mug. Hello. He's getting so big, aren't you? I think last week when I did my, because on the weekend I do lives in here in the kitchen, and we cook stuff. And the last few weeks, well, since we got him really, every time I do a live, I'll pick him up and I'll bring him over to the camera and go, look, here he is. And it's gone from, you know, look, here he is, to here he is, to here he is. And I was like, oh, he's so heavy. And last week when I picked him up, I did say to everyone that I don't think I'm going to be picking him up again. Certainly not for a live. Fudge gives all of us a high five, cat style. Yes, absolutely, Ace. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Who put your tail there? Right. I have my coffee. So, shall we head back outside for a few minutes? You should sell copies of that mug. I'd have to do a Homestead version because obviously I bought this mug from a shop. So someone else has got dibs on it. But I'm sure we could do a Homestead version. He is very pretty and well groomed. Yes, he's going to have, speaking of groomed, golden retrievers, for those of you who don't know. I think they've got like a double coat. So they have like really thick coats. And it's quite long too, and they're pale, and we're on a farm. So over the course of his life, I suspect that he's going to be going to the groomers fairly regularly. And they do say that when you've got a puppy, it's best to start taking them to the groomers, even if they don't necessarily need to go, just so they become familiar with the whole process. So we have him booked to go to the groomers in about 2 weeks. So that's going to be really exciting for us, and probably for him too. Like, he's such a good-natured dog, he'll probably love it. Absolutely love it. I don't know whether the girl will let me film it. I'll ask. But yeah, wouldn't that be fun? So he's going to get his first professional groom. He's had a lot of baths, of course, but not at a professional doggy place. So yes, that'll be exciting. All right. Misty Moo gets anxious, so we have to groom her ourselves. Maisie Moo is such a beautiful dog. Such a beautiful dog. Maisie Moo was one of the reasons we ended up choosing a golden retriever in the end. Like, Maisie Moo is a white dog, and she's got like this long white silky fur, and then she's just like covered with all these little black spots. Absolutely stunning. Really beautiful girl, and lovely temperament too. But yes, shall we head back outside for a few minutes? Let me get my, we have a lady that comes to the house for, oh, okay, for our little moose. I don't think they'd be able to get the van up my driveway, to be honest. All right. Oh, hello, Fudge. Hang on now. Let me turn you around and get to look at the kitchen bench for a moment. There's a cat. Fudge. Hello. I know. Yes. Yes, okay. Let me head back this way. Better get my boots back on. The mug on the corner of the dining table. Oh, that's my old sewing machine, Kirsty. Remember the other day, Kirsty was saying something about an old sewing machine that she's got. This is an old treadle sewing machine. and it actually packs away, so the machine itself is under like the tabletop. Anyway, let me get my boots on. Ugh. Whoops. Can I get my boots on? Well, I've got one on. And then we'll get the other one on. Whoops. Whoop. Losing my balance. There you are. Have a look at a painting while I'm struggling to get my boots on. And then there's another one. See? Aren't they pretty? Okay. Let's head outside with my warming cuppa. Katie, is Katie here? Welcome in, Katie. All right. And we're back outside. So there's a few people there got to see the kitchen who have never seen the kitchen before. With my beautiful wood stove. I love that wood stove. Do excuse all the mess on the veranda, won't you? We'll walk back down here. So my video is going well, my video editing. I am definitely on track to upload it this coming weekend, which will be great. It's been a long time coming. Naps are good. Naps are fantastic. How are you, Katie? So I take it you've been having a nap? Oh, you went and had an unplanned nap. We all do that. Yes, it is a Singer. Is that the same as what you've got, Kirsty? Is yours an old Singer sewing machine, a treadle one? Oh, look. The black currant is starting to come into flower. Absolutely stunning when this thing flowers. Just covered with hot pink. Absolutely covered. It's a big black currant bush. I've got another 3 or 4 around the property, and I have made black currant jam. It's very tart as a jam, so I tend to use the black currants as black currant cordial. I do love black currant cordial. Oh yeah, it'll be a premiere for sure. Yes, I like having the chat with them. Oh, yours is a Singer, but not with that wonderful stand. Okay, Kirsty. And Joy says, I had a treadle machine. Surprising how easy they are to use. Just get the rhythm going, and often I wish I'd kept it. Because I'm a hoarder, and also because I do like to be self-sufficient, if I can, I do like, I'm always mindful of what happens if the power goes out. What happens if the grid goes down? You know, hang on, is that the best angle? Let me see if I can. Oh, my plastic bags got wet. I know, I'll turn it inside out. Oh, it feels just as wet inside as it is outside. So it's always good to know that I have. No, I think the seat's drier without the bag. It's always good to know that if the power goes out and I really, really, really need a sewing machine for something, that I can still use that machine. Just like it's great to know that I have the wood stove and it heats the house and it heats the water and it cooks our food. And then the water comes from the sky, the firewood comes from the property. As you saw, we've got plenty of wood. So we're quite self-sufficient in many ways. We try to grow as much food as we can. And we're certainly, you know, we're probably growing, well, last year we didn't get much done at all, to be honest. But I would like to think that this coming spring, summer, that we could get to 75%. That's what I'm aiming for of our food. Clearly there's things you still need to buy. You need to buy toilet paper. There's certain things you're always going to have to buy, to purchase. Like cashews, for instance. Love cashews. They wouldn't grow here. Kirsty is like that too, keeping things for emergencies. You never know, Dean. You never know. And that's why, and you see, and I love history. I love antiques as well. I love old things. Not necessarily, you know, I don't collect them because they're of monetary value. I love history, and I love the story in my mind. You know, like I can imagine a factory where they made the Singer sewing machines. You can almost imagine people making them, and you wonder who's owned it over the years. You know, the different hands that have touched that machine and polished its cabinet and lovingly threaded the spool on, you know, and the amount of clothes that machine has made, you know. And it's the same with my old dining table, you know, like every old thing has a most fantastic story behind it. Oh, thank you, Ace. Hello, Steve. Welcome in. And as well as being useful items, I love the potential stories behind them. And that's why, I desperately want, and everyone thinks I'm nuts, you know, Kirsty will know what I mean, I'm sure, and maybe Joy, the old-fashioned laundry mangles. But I want a big one, like big, you know, with a huge handle that you need 2 hands to turn. I just want one because I can. And I know it'll sit on the back veranda there, outside the laundry door. So it'd purely be decorative, but I want one that's in full working order. Yes, Kirsty does. I'll keep it in full working order, so if ever I need to, I can actually use it to wring the water out of my clothes. So it's like that Singer sewing machine. It works. Everything works. You've got to keep them maintained. Oh yeah, I'd love a mangle. The cows think I'm nuts, clearly. But yeah, I can just imagine the people that have used them over the years and the people that made them, and like my old Edwardian dining table and chairs. How excited the family would have been when they purchased it new, you know, and there was probably a family sitting around that dining table listening on the wireless when World War II was announced, you know. It's just, yeah, old things, as well as being beautiful and as well as being practical, it sets my imagination going, you know. Oh, what does the mug say, Em? I know you're probably seeing it backwards, but it says, shut up and deal with it. And maybe that's why I like writing, you know. I have a vivid imagination at times. So I like writing and I like imagining things like that. I'd be getting that pure red. Hang on. I keep getting that pure. Oh, water test ad. Really? Her mug. Shut up and deal with it. Yeah. Hang on. Let me move the chat back up. Katie was asking. I wish I could tell some of my customers that sometimes. And that's where this mug is so great. Sometimes, when sometimes you have a visitor, you don't really want that visitor. And you can get your cup of coffee. Say, oh, would you like a cup of coffee? Here, have a biscuit, have a slice of cake. And then they say something really irritating. And so you just get your mug and go, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, yeah, the great thing about a mug is they can say things that you don't necessarily want to verbalize out loud, but you're thinking it. So, yeah, there you go. We just got onto a very interesting little side rant there about antiquities and kitchenalia. But yes, a laundry mangle. I'll find one day. CL says, I bought a vintage Singer sewing machine cabinet last month, but it didn't have the sewing machine in it. We put a board in the bottom. Put a board in the bottom of it and turned it into a storage cabinet. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, mine's definitely still got the sewing machine in it. It's a lovely machine. Maybe one day I should open it up. I won't shut up, though I will deal with it, says Ace. Good to hear, Ace. Thank you. That's fine. You don't need to shut up. But I'm glad you're dealing with it. Andy loves antiques. Yeah. I've seen on some of your videos when you've gone into like little antique type places. When I go into town next month, when I go into town, I've got a doctor's appointment one day, and on that same day I've got Jasper going into the groomers, but then I've got to go in about a week or so after that, and I thought that there's a big antique shop in town. Oh, I love that place so much. And anyway, when I was last there, I asked them if they would mind if I did a live in the antique shop, and they said no, go for it. So I might do that. I think it'd be great fun. So we'll go and do a live in Mansfield in the antique shop. Oh, goodness only knows what I'll bring home. There'll be something. There's bound to be. Even if it's only something really small, but there's something. Going to the cardio on Friday, says M. Okay. Oh, I hope everything goes well, my love. That sounds great. Yeah. Oh, it'll be good fun. I haven't been there in a while because I don't go into town all that often generally. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a live in the antique shop. Find something whimsical. It's the most amazing shop. You will love it. It's huge. It's like a big warehouse, It takes a good hour to do the walk around. It's a big shop, and they have massive pieces of furniture, and it's all broken up into little stalls. So different people have different stalls within the store. In the olden days, you could buy antiques at the thrift store. Yeah. You still find things at the thrift store, but the people that run thrift stores these days, they're a bit more clued in. And I think when they do go to like a deceased estate or get a big shipment of stuff in, they get valuers to go through them now before they're put out into the shop for sale. Kirsty at Hearts, you need to come up and rummage in our garage. Oh, oh, that sounds so fun. I love rummaging in people's garages. With the people there, of course. Yes. No one's garage is safe around me, I must say. Oh, coffee's nice. Oh, look, the mist is gone. Let me show you. Oh, I'd love to. Oh, that's so unfair. I imagine spring and hang on. I imagine spring and all that will help you fully recover, Susan. Oh, yes, indeed, Joy. But of course, spring brings a lot of work. A lot of work. That's when all the thistles start growing. And there we go. Have a look at that. It's got a bit clearer now. The mist is gone for the moment. Oh, where the kites land. Oh, I wish I was closer. I would bring a van. I would bring a van. Look at that. Clearing up. You can see the yellow wattles in flower. There's still some mist around this side. I'll show you the mist if I can. Over behind the telegraph pole, you could see some mist making its way across the screen, across the mountain. There we go. Oh, Em, you went to ER on Friday. Is that why you're going to see a cardiologist? Are you okay? Louis, thank you so much. Louis is getting memberships to some of our channels here, and he's just become a family member. Oh, I see. Louis has subbed to Heart's Humble Homestead. Thank you, Louis. There we go. Can I get it to go out again? There we are. Ah, so peaceful. It is. And can you all imagine this area in summer once the garden's set up? I'm going to have some raised beds in there. Oh, okay. You've got an arrhythmia. Yep. Know it well, Em. So I'm looking forward to growing a lot of food in this space. And we'll put a greenhouse in the corner, just over there. And that way we can actually grow stuff through the winter as well. Something else is causing it. They tested it and you were all okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're going to go see a cardio. You're going on Friday. Okay. Okay. Well, keep us updated, Em. I'm sure you will. Keep us updated on how you're getting on. Oh. Look at all my little spinaches and things. Yummy, yummy spinach. Oh, love spinach. All right. It looks like the sun's going to come out now. The dog gave you some meds to take. Uh-huh. Look at that. There's a dry patch where I was sitting. It's because it's all soaked into my jeans. Oh, please. Oh. Well, let me put you there. And let me put you there. We'll do that. Oh, I hope you get sorted, M Bug. I'm sure M will, but yeah, do keep us informed. I'm sure you will. And everything will be absolutely fine, M. I will pray for you. I'll put you on my prayer list. Everything will be just hunky-dory, as they say. In fact, do they say that where you are? Your bench needs a raincoat. It certainly did. Well, I had this plastic bag here on the seat to sit on, Katie, but the bag's got more wet than the seat is now, so I figured in the end I may as well just sit on the seat and be done with it. So, let me see. What have I got to tell you guys? Our next live will be on the weekend. You have a great start, a lot of work, a lot of creativity and fun. Wait till Jesper helps. Yeah, and all the rabbits and the wombats and the deer and kangaroos. Oh, and the cockatoos. The crops look great. We've been sowing a lot for winter. Yeah. Yes, yes. And spinach is so easy to grow, you know. It's almost like a weed. And it's so healthy and it's so good for you. So I always use a lot of spinach. So yeah. Next live that I do will be the weekend one. So my Saturday, Friday for many of you. Because last week we did a sweet cook, which was the cinnamon tea cake. But which one of you are the naughtiest? Oh. Don't know. This week we're doing a savoury cook. And you may remember that a few weeks ago we were talking about making ploughman's soup. So I am going to make ploughman's soup. A few weeks ago, Kirsty did a video on a ploughman's lunch because it was her father's birthday and it's her tradition to make a ploughman's lunch for her father every year on his birthday. And I thought, yeah, look, I haven't done a ploughman's soup for a long time. So a ploughman's soup is a little bit different. But it's a very interesting soup. Have you had it, Kirsty? Have you tried ploughman's soup? What do you think of it? Oh, the cockatoos. The cockatoos, the little buggers, one year they came down and they flew down to my daffodils and they nipped all the heads off the flowers and just dumped them. They didn't even want to eat them. They just nipped them all off, like Morticia Adams does in the Addams Family with her roses, you know, snipping all the heads off. The cockatoos came through, took all the heads off the daffodils and then flew off. By the time, and I was sitting here, I saw them landing, and by the time I'd run from here to down there, this huge flock of like 30 cockatoos had already done all the damage, and by the time I got there was hardly a daffodil left. Anyway, there we are. We get distracted. I was asking a question of Kirsty. No, we haven't, but it sounds great. And Dean, who is Hardy, says it sounds delicious. Oh, Louis. Yeah, you'll love Kirsty and Dean's channel. Absolutely awesome. Ploughman's soup. What do you mean you haven't heard of it? It's English. It's like a North Yorkshire thing. Ah. Yeah, I do like my Yorkshire recipes. We've done a few on the channel, haven't we, Kirsty? We've done Toad in the Hole. But you see, that was my mum. And like growing up in Leeds and stuff. All the traditional English fare. So yeah, we had Toad in the Hole the other week, and I'm going to be making ploughman's soup. Now it's a bit different because it is a savoury soup, but it has 4 Granny Smith apples in it. So it's got a bit of a tang. It's quite interesting. People either really, really like it or they don't like it, you know. So that's what we're going to be making this Saturday. Let me just, oh, you love Toad in the Hole? Yeah, me too. I can never find too many excuses to have Toad in the Hole. Granny, welcome in, Granny. Welcome in, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. You haven't heard of ploughman's soup, but you've heard of it. Saw Kirsty's ploughman lunch. It looked fab. It really did, didn't it? So, yes, a lot of people don't know what to make of having 4 Granny Smith apples in it. And I guess, you know, everyone's taste buds are different. But that's what we're going to be making for this coming Saturday's live. And, yeah, it'll be good fun. Good fun. I think, though, my friends, it's time to start winding up this live. I would like to thank you all very much for being here, all my friends. To Kirsty and to Ace, who are always here and always putting up links for every single person, every single channel that comes on to my lives. Kirsty and Ace are right there and putting up the links for everyone. And they look up things like they convert my Celsius to Fahrenheit and centimeters to inches, and what the population of Mansfield is, you know. So Kirsty and Ace make my lives so much more user friendly because you've got a better idea of understanding what I'm talking about when they come in the background putting up all those little tidbits of information that I just can't recall at the time. So thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Ace, as always, for being here and for being so wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I always enjoy having our little walks around the farm with all my dear friends. And we had fun today. Like, we got to see the animals and the mist, and we didn't see those long mountain views, but it's been good fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I enjoy having my friends here. So thank you very much, everyone, for taking a good 2.5 hours out of your day or your evening to come and spend with me. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I hope that you all stay safe and take care. Spread love, spread kindness, and as we always say, oh, Kirsty and Dean's channel is awesome, yes. And we always say that too. But as we always say here at the end of one of our lives is stay beautiful. Oh, Louis says, you're welcome, Susie. Much love and respect to everyone, and always be good and kind to each other. Tomorrow's not promised. That is very true. So yes, stay beautiful, everyone. I love you all very much. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see you on the next live. Oh, and if you haven't given it a thumbs up yet, but only if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, it doesn't matter. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, Trophy! Trophy! We're just going, Trophy. But hello. And thank you for the thumbs up. I hope you're doing well, love. And I hope you got lots of rain. Oh, you missed it. Damn. Damn, he says. Aren't you lucky there's replays? All right, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.